Da 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 da. Hello and welcome back to Japan Game Junk. Today it's still Mark III, and let's see what we have. Why? It's complete in box. My card, Mark III. Hang on! Hang On is a game about motorcycles. Haven't really played much of it, but perhaps you, I don't know, you breed motorcycles for baby motorcycles and, I don't know, try to win the race with your made motorcycle. Who knows? But see here, copyright 1985. Very nice. So this is not too early in the Mark III's life cycle, but still early enough where it does not have the Master System mentioned anywhere. So, anyway, let's open it up here. It's kind of weak there, that flexible strap, and this is super plastic, very, very thin. That's why it's difficult to find some things in the packaging these days. It's so much easier to keep the card in like a file or something. But hidden underneath is our manual, looking pretty much untouched, so I will try to not touch it so much. And then inside, to make it a tight fit, you have a plastic little thing there, like TurboGrafx / PC Engine cards would come in as well. Now, you cannot play the game when it's in the plastic sheath. We will need to remove the game from the plastic sheath. I will now remove the game from the plastic sheath. Well done. Contacts look very good. I'm guessing this was not played very much when it was purchased, but still very clean, very nice. Very good for a junk game. And even the previous owner did not, in fact, sign his or her name to that. Yes, you cannot play this game in the SC-3000 or SG-1000 series, even if you have the all-powerful card catcher. So for this game, we're going to try it first in the slot built in to the Mark III. There, that slot there. However, if it does not work, there is another chance using the card catcher if the connection's not wonderful. So now, this is the first time I'll show a game in the card portion of the machine, and the way this works as always is the card, I believe, takes precedence. If there's a card inserted, then that game will play. If there's a card and cartridge inserted, both inserted, that game will play. But only if there's no card inserted will the cartridge be played instead. So, this time, let's slide it in. Hope it's a good fit. In. Oh, no. In. Nope. Perhaps it's the upside down? I don't think so. No, definitely not. I wonder if there's no click. I haven't played this in a while. There is nothing catching this thing right now. That can't be good. Well, let's see what happens if it's very barely slid in. Of course, nothing should happen. There should be a click. A click. Oh, there we go. Oh, there. Now that's in. Oh, that feels good. That is right in there. There's a buzz. That shows there's some connection of something. I pulled it out slightly. I will now pull it out and put it back in. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this hasn't had much use on it, so it should be okay. Alright. That's a pretty typical screen there. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Very of the time. And yes, better than the SG-1000, SC-1000, SC-3000, I forgot. So yeah, The only advantage that the cards have over cartridge is in size and in cost. Much cheaper to make, and they were cheaper to sell at the time. But they're a bit more finicky to get in the machine read correctly. So if you have the same game on cartridge or card, you'd rather have it on cartridge. Not many games were like that, but some were dual released, if I recall. And yeah, also the cards don't have as much memory on board, so you couldn't put Phantasy Star on there, for example. Even if your Phantasy Star is worn out, like last one I played there. No, this one could only carry so much data. So yeah, racing games, things like this are pretty easy, but very large games that require more storage would not fit on the card. But yeah, cards do have a lot of good games on them as well, so yeah, we'll give it a shot here. Ooh, different scenes, day and night. Well, obviously not much in the way of ray tracing here with the light poles, but hey, 1985. If you're watching it, maybe you weren't even born, although I was. Okay, time to start. First stage is called Circuit. Great. Oh, so you hold down button number 2 to move. All right. Other button is brake. Oh, and you press down to shift up. Press down to shift up. That makes sense. Well, actually, I guess in a car, in a vehicle, perhaps even in a motorcycle. Wow, that was violent. You would press down to shift up and up to shift down. So I'm doing that here. There we go. Oh, and there's a little indicator at the top there, low to top. The grammatically obvious low to top, as opposed to low to high, or bottom to top. Alright. Easy enough. Just gotta brake a bit in the corners. But I messed up so much at the beginning, I doubt I will make the checkpoint. Nope. In fact, instead, I got blown up. Blowy is right there on the track. But such pleasant death music, it almost makes you want to have a game over to listen to it. Alright, this time, I'll try to make the first checkpoint. Alright, hold it down. Oh, too fast. 110, go to the next one. 2, go to the next one. Got it. Oh, come on. That clearly was the attempt on my life that succeeded. Oh dear. I know, I'm doing it. Come on, game, let me win. Not seeing much, oh dear, oh dear. Try not to slightly tap into other motorcycles if you're on a motorcycle. I do not own a full-size motorcycle myself. I do have a, oh dear, well, I do have a small scooter, which I use for short distances instead of driving the car. Oh no. Traditional Sega, hit 0 and slow down to stop to lose. Alright, give it one more shot as I was only 0.77 left. Oh, but I love the music. Happy to lose with that. Very nice. Okay, last shot I'll give it. You can admire my high score. There we go. Wonder if there's a Mario Kart style speed up. No, there's not. So my goal this time is not to hit motorcycles and not to lose the game. Oh, come on! It was intentional, apparently, that he hit me. He or she, they hit me. Oh dear, oh dear, oh it's slippy. Oh dear, okay. Okay. Here we go. Wow, getting there. A little over 1 left. Is that 1 kilometer? I guess that would make sense with the speed that's being shown. Doing not too badly this time comparatively. Don't hit the motorcycles. Oh, I might make it. I might make it. Oh yes, second stage is seaside. Let me see some ocean. Oh, come on. Let me see some ocean. Okay. Oh no. Oh, bad luck. Alright. There we go. Full speed. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, come on. Only 2 more kilometers in 18 seconds? Yeah, I can do that. Let's go. Top speed. You can do it. Well, I clearly can't do it now. It's mathematically impossible. So I'll just crash one more time into the bush to see what happens. And it's an explosion. Another blowy uppy and pleasant music. Wonderful. And it's interesting to see how even such a small card can have such beautiful orchestration. If you haven't noticed, the Mark III is very similar, Master System Mark III is very similar in audio capability to the Mega Drive Genesis system. So, anyway, time for you to go home, back into your plastic sleeve. Plastic sleeve, go into your plastic caddy. And now your paper/plastic case closed. Case closed. Video closed. Da 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 da.